Well, as many of you know, NBA Youngboy dropped a scathing diss record earlier in the week called I Hate Youngboy, and boy does Youngboy hate the rap industry. It wasn't just Lil Durk that caught some of that smoke. Lil Baby caught a stray, Gucci Man caught a diss, even Boosie Badass, Louisiana's own, caught a little bit of that smoke from NBA Youngboy. Youngboy doesn't like other rappers. Anybody that has ever associated themselves with Lil Durk, it's on in Youngboy's world, all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah. So the question now is, what rappers will stand next to NBA Youngboy in the midst of all this turmoil and seemingly just bad energy around Youngboy? This is a real decision that has to be made for rappers that are coming up in the game right now, popping rappers. Do you want to stand next to Youngboy, or do you want to stand next to guys like Lil Durk, Lil Baby, obviously popping artists that you're probably going to see on the road before you see Youngboy on the road? And it looks like Charlotte, North Carolina's own DaBaby has made a decision that many have not made. DaBaby will be dropping a collab tape with NBA Youngboy in the upcoming weeks here. That is a big decision for DaBaby. Obviously, maybe with some huge ramifications behind it. You know, DaBaby's popping artist, one of the biggest in the game right now. When you make a decision like that to stand next to Youngboy, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of other artists that like, nah, I'm cool on DaBaby. So we will see how that one plays out. You know, DaBaby probably kind of feels Youngboy in a way. You know, DaBaby's a guy that feels like he's got himself against the world. So maybe that went into him linking with Youngboy. And obviously, you just can't deny that demographic that Youngboy's got. Like, he's got the internet on lock. His fans travel as good as any rappers does in the game. More of the time because he drops most of his music on YouTube first, and his fans feel like they're vlogging with Youngboy and getting music in the process. Speaking of Youngboy's music that he drops on YouTube, fam, did y'all know this? One of the biggest reasons why NBA Youngboy is not happy with his label is because he's generating a lot of money and reportedly not seeing a lot of it right now. If you go Social Blade, Youngboy's YouTube channel that has over 10 million followers, if the numbers remain consistent, Youngboy in one calendar year is making Atlantic Records, the label that has Youngboy signed, $15 million. And again, I don't know what's in exactly Youngboy's contract, like how much of that he's getting, but if you listen to the brother, clearly he don't feel like he's getting enough. He's not happy with Atlantic. So let's just throw a number out there. I'm not saying this is what the case is, but let's say Youngboy is getting 10% of his YouTube revenue and Atlantic Records is pocketing the other 90%. That would mean Youngboy's making $1.5 million a year, while Atlantic will be pocketing nearly $13.5 million. Now, that doesn't feel right. And that's why Youngboy's mad, I'm sure. Youngboy wants to drop his music on YouTube. He wants to be free from his label. The problem is Atlantic's like, nah. We signed you early in your career. You owe us more albums. You can keep dropping music, but they're not going to count as albums. You got to honor your contract. If I'm Youngboy, it's like, bruh, Atlantic, I'm not like these other artists that y'all invested a lot of money into. I grew my own fan base. I post my music on YouTube even when y'all tell me not to. I'm the reason why I'm popping, not because of Atlantic Records. I don't want to be in this deal with y'all no more. Y'all ain't doing nothing for me. I can't stay out of prison. Every time I gain momentum, I go to jail. So I like, what y'all not doing for me, I'm doing for me. Me and my team are dropping his music, investing in his production team, all that. I'm sure Youngboy's pissed. And he's probably like, I don't mess with other rappers, so y'all can't charge me for like studio time and stuff like that, because I'm stuck in Utah. I don't even like working with other rappers. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that one. And this video is for up-and-coming artists. Before you sign your name on that dotted line, make sure you know what you're signing to. If you've already grown your YouTube, don't let that be included in the contract. You know, if you got a channel, you got a SoundCloud with some following, an Instagram with some following, man, don't let these folks make you sign away platforms and entities that you have built by yourself. If you got 30,000, 40,000 followers, and you can drop music on that bad boy freely, man, don't sign that away in your contract. Use that as a place where you drop mixtapes or whatever. Maybe it won't count as an album on your contract with your label, but you can still generate revenue, because reportedly Youngboy is losing out on 8 figures worth of money on YouTube right now because Atlantic has the rights to his YouTube channel, and they're making the bulk of the bread.